Diddy.
Diddy what?
Did he do it?
Sound like he did a lot. I did not see a raid coming. The federal agents raided his home
Homeland
in
Security.
Miami on the 25th. Of course, they found firearms were found and shit like that. They seized his phones in Miami before he was scheduled to depart. So he never left. He was just trying to leave.
No, he was gone. I thought he was gone. He wasn't
No,
there.
his jet. left.
I thought he wasn't.
I thought
in
he
it,
wasn't
though.
there.
He wasn't
No,
at- He wasn't at the house.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's gone.
No, he
No,
wasn't
no,
at the
no.
house, but he didn't leave the country.
He was still in the
did not.
city.
But he wasn't at the house, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, he
Right.
wasn't
He
at the
wasn't
house.
at the house.
Right. Wait, is that what you asked? Maybe I
I
misunderstood
thought
the question.
well, at the time it sounded like he had left the country.
They were
No,
tracking-
no.
no.
He had just not. He had left the house. He
were
wasn't
tra-
at the house.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah, they
okay.
raided both his Miami house and his LA house at the same time, and then he was stuck at the Opelika private airport, and the jet was fueled up and ready to go.
No, they were tracking the jet. The jet was gone.
They thought he was gone.
They thought he was gone, but he wasn't in the jet. Someone else.
Only
was
the drug
okay.
mule guy was in the jet, right?
using- Someone else
The
was
who?
using
The
it.
drug.
The drug mule. Did you not see this?
That white guy?
You didn't see
You
this.
see the pink cocaine?
Did you see this?
No.
Well, no, I saw the
Yeah.
pink cocaine with Young Miami and all of that, and I saw what she said.
No, there's
Yes,
a
sir.
white
This is a
dude,
movie.
Yeah.
a goofy, skinny, nerdy looking
Yeah.
white dude that they claim is Diddy's drug mule.
Yeah.
And they caught him.
I did. See
I can't believe you didn't
that.
see. You gotta
I
look
didn't
up this
see that.
picture.
I
You
didn't
gotta
see
look up
that.
this picture.
I saw it.
This is a dude you would not think would be a drug mule, which is
Especially
why
like
he's a
white.
perfect
Of
drug
course.
mule.
Yep.
100.
Perfect drug mule. But yeah, he's just like a nerdy white guy. Apparently, he used to be like a basketball star or something in high school or college, something like that. Yeah, this story is fucking nuts.
Crazy.
So he's seriously tied to Diddy as a drug mule.
Yes, absolutely. They are charging
Confirmed,
him.
or he just said that just to get out of some shit?
Nah, his name is
Why
Brendan
would he say
Paul.
I'm a drug mule to get out of some shit?
I don't know.
His
Shit.
name is Brendan Paul. He used to play basketball for Syracuse.
Show him his picture. though.
Jake.
I seen him.
Oh, you saw him? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got booked for
me see
possession of cocaine and controlled substances.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. This story is getting crazy.
Wait. He got booked. Like, so he was on the plane, and they got the plane, and he was the one that was on the plane.
That was my understanding, but right? That was my understanding is he was on the plane. They caught it before it
wow.
left, and they dragged him off. That was how I read the story.
I know one of the
I mean, come on, man. Look at that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, G-Eazy looking ass motherfucker.
One of the latest things that I saw was that they were saying that they were hitting cameras damn near in every room of Diddy's mansion. So, the thing is, obviously, everything is alleged, but when the feds took all of the tapes and everything, obviously, they're going to go through it and see if anything is illegal. So, obviously, we know that Diddy is going to have a lot of dirt on a lot of people, but is that illegal in itself?
To do what?
To just record you in my house?
No.
Okay,
No.
so
I think you
it's
have to
my
let people
house.
know. You
not
have-
necessarily
Oh, that's Airbnb.
because if you have inside cameras that are visible, but
It'd be
if they're
different if it
hidden,
was like an Airbnb and that someone was paying to stay there. I think you have to reveal that there's a camera. But if someone just walks in your house, I don't think you have to tell them anything. I don't think.
yeah, we're not lawyers.
The
Right.
conspiracy behind him having those tapes was the reason for the raid, because he was being pressed. And he was like, "Well, I got dirt on all of these people," so they did the raid to go get the tapes. Like, nah, you ain't got the dirt.
Yeah,
on all.
but he wouldn't be stupid enough to keep him at his house, would he?
he went at his house to take
Those tapes, yeah.
It
What
depends
was the
on what he's
question?
recording.
Yeah.
It depends on who's on it.
Yeah,
If he's recording some freak shit, I could absolutely see him keeping the tapes.
100%.
Maybe in a safe or something.
Even after everything that's gone down with him, you don't think he would be smart enough to move this stuff after?
That nigga was still
do you
probably
think-
having him freak
Well,
off.
what?
Do you think he thought he was gonna get raided though?
If I'm into some shit like this, yes.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if Diddy even took it that seriously. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because think about it, right? Like this whole thing started with Cassie coming out, and he paid her off ASAP, right? Why would I assume that the feds are on my case when I settled the only thing that was even questioned?
Because there were talks and discussions of this potentially becoming a Fed case.
When?
I don't remember that.
I thought his perception of it was a money grab, not a Fed case.
That's what he was saying, but there were words out there that this could become a fair case because Cassie was crossing the court different state
okay, yes,
lines,
yeah, I remember.
and then it could become a potential RICO.
the sex trafficking part of it.
Yeah, which is what they're using to do all of this
Yes.
stuff.
Yeah, but I feel like, or I thought that they needed more evidence to even pursue that, which they clearly got. But I do remember that with the Cassie thing, but I didn't think it was like a serious discussion.
If I'm Diddy, I'd rather be safe than sorry. With
I
so many
agree.
That's
people
what I was
eyes
gonna
on me
ask.
at the moment.
Yeah.
It's like, let me shut operations down for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Well,
that's
the fact that
crazy.
he's overseas now, maybe he took the tapes somewhere else to stash them.
So he did eventually go overseas.
Yeah, because
okay,
he,
okay.
Him and
because he
Stevie
never
J
got-
or somewhere else.
Yeah, because they never got arrested.
That's crazy.
You know, they got questioned. Obviously, they raided his house, but he never got
Where
arrested.
is he at? Like, where is he?
Some island?
With Russ?
I think. What did he say? Like
Bali, I think it was
Antigua or
Yeah,
some
Antigua.
shit
yeah,
like that?
that's it. That's
Antigua.
it.
That's in the Caribbean.
It was where? Say it again.
Antigua.
They're in Antigua.
So there's no. So what's it? Extradition.
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 The
There's no-
U.S. they could. I would think that they probably could. I wouldn't imagine that the islands would be like, no, we're not going to extradite them.
No, so you have to have that treaty signed with America. There are countries where, let's say, if you commit a
there
crime
are, but
and
I
you
imagine
get there-
Antigua's probably
Antigua,
not
I'm
one
about to
because
check
of
it
the
out.
travel or
I'm about to check it
whatever.
out. I'm about to check it out. Again, we not.
Yeah, we're not lawyers, so don't be in the fucking Reddit comments saying some dumb shit.
They're like, oh shit, fake news, FIFO back.
Yeah.
No, he's googling.
No,
it.
no, I know. I'm just saying. It's like- but no, I hadn't. At first, I saw it, and then I've been so busy that I didn't even keep up with it. And I meant to look at it before we got here today, but yeah, I figured.
Yeah, it says Antigua and Barbuda, which is the neighboring
I
island.
saw that Barbuda.
You may be extradited from there.
Yeah,
Yeah, because they signed it June 3rd, 1996.
yeah, so that makes sense. It's a travel destination. Any place that's typically a travel
Yeah.
destination,
Why
they're
would
going
he
to
go
sign that treaty.
He ain't staying there,
So why
bro.
would he go there?
Because it's probably vacationing, bro. Like,
Probably vacation.
see, like Ken,
I got a whole thing. What?
but again, like,
Got Homeland Security
Boy,
after
what
me.
are you
He's
talking
probably
about?
taking the shit to hide over there. Because why is Stevie J with him?
He is.
because that's his
Yes.
producer.
Why
What?
is Stevie J with
What he
him?
producing?
Right, why is Stevie J with him?
He
You want
on
to make sure that
they
shit's
have-
on 1080p?
Because they have
He
a
over there on
relationship,
vacation.
bro.
I
His-
bet they do.
1080.
That's wild.
No,
that's wild.
no.
That's wild.
His Velton Strong is all fucking
But now, man, like, I don't know. This case obviously is going to have a lot more twists and turns as time progresses. But I think where we are in the case is very interesting. And I think that we're just going to get more and more people coming out. Like, did you see the recent lawsuit? And like they had was it like a screenshot of like the video? Yeah, bro. So like they have a screenshot of Stevie J having homosexual acts with a white man. And
No, that was debunked.
oh, that was
Yeah,
the
that's
bug?
what I thought.
Oh, okay.
It was.
Yeah, that was a porn.
Damn.
It was a porn star.
Yeah, that was a porn dude.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Okay, it was a porn dude. Okay.
All right. Let's start
Hey,
with
I
the facts.
got
We
you.
had the facts.
We thought we did.
Well, here's one more before we get to the facts.
Okay.
Did y'all see the psychic lady that predicted this?
Yeah, I saw that.
Y'all seen
I
that?
didn't.
No, I didn't.
Yeah,
It was
I
a
didn't see
psychic.
that.
I saw that.
In 2023, a psychic named, of course, a pop-up will come up right here. A psychic named, I don't know her name, but she predicted that his
White
home
lady.
would be raided and would eventually, have this come. So
She said that in 2020 last
she
year.
said it in 2023.
She probably got some inside information.
Had
Like,
to,
come
right?
on, y'all.
That
I
he
swear.
was gonna get raided?
That makes more sense than she's a fucking psychic, doesn't it?
Last
You don't
year,
believe in psychics?
Of course you would believe in
Her name is
psychics.
Sloan Bella. She predicted.
Her name is
that-
Slow who?
Sloan.
Oh,
And she predicted the month, March 2024.
she had inside information, dude.
last year.
Who would she be? She had inside. She had to.
How would she-
How would he not have that same inside information?
Because maybe she knows someone that's a. There's no. The fact that y'all are really thinking that this lady sat down.
You don't believe in psychics?
I don't believe. No.
really,
Why are you reallying me?
I thought you went to
Why are you really?
You thought I went to a psychic?
I thought you said you did before.
What in the hell? I went to a therapist.
No,
That's
I know
different.
that.
Her
I
direct,
know that. You said you went to a psychic before.
I did not.
I swear you did,
No, I
Mike.
didn't.
I'm gonna pull the tape.
You have to.
You did.
I don't know.
Maybe it was
I-
off tape, man.
I have never been to a psychic.
You
Not
said,
like
said something about dead end and shit.
you lying.
I ain't lying, I
did
swear.
not say. I did not.
I
say-
swear.
What did they say about
I
that? end?
swear, bro.
What did they?
I know.
What did you
I know.
say?
I think it
I'll
was like
just say
tarot
shit to
cards
say
or some
shit.
shit.
I did do a tarot card person.
Yeah, that's the same type shit.
They're
It's
not
just like-
psychics.
Tarot
They're not
type shit.
psychics.
What's that
And
type
you didn't
shit?
say anything
They
about
psychic
that.
adjacent,
They're
goddamn.
psychic adjacent, sure. But I have never been to.
Yeah, no. Remember, she said that something was gonna happen big with your homies, like with a group of your friends, like something was
Some
gonna
shit
be.
like that.
Yeah, you said that, bruh. You said that. You right.
I'm wondering if I was joking.
I'm glad you
you
hear
wasn't,
this.
nigga.
Niggas be acting like I'm
You
crazy.
went
Her
to a
direct
psychic.
quote was,
I did
"Watch for
not.
March 2024, March/April Easter time frame." I don't know what that means. I don't know what's happening, but it might be nothing. But it's just what I heard. Is what she said.
It's just what I heard.
Damn,
Right.
that's right.
Because
From the media.
it's just what she heard.
She hear from the-
I cannot believe y'all believe this shit.
Yeah, I don't believe that.
I'm not saying that I don't.
Yeah,
I-
you kind of are.
No. What I'm saying is like I'm not saying I'm not just gonna go out on a limb like psychics don't know shit. I'm not gonna say that.
Psychics don't know shit.
That's fine. You can.
Psychics are fucking bullshit.
It's whatever you believe.
And you never believe
y'all
Cleo?
believe magicians too, huh? Y'all really think that David Blaine be doing shit? And what's Chris? What's the Chris Angel? Y'all believe that shit too?
No.
Why?
What was
Why?
Because he's a magician.
That's what he be doing.
Because
You
he's a
remember the show?
magician.
He would like do some shit. And do a cut, he'd be like
I know
doing
David Blake, but what's
It's Chris Angel.
How do you explain they levitate then? How do you explain it?
Wow.
it's the
That'd be
dancing,
fake.
bro?
No, he's not.
I'm trying to keep a straight face. I was like, you need to ask him straight face. If you ain't fucking with him right now, hold on.
I'm trying to keep it straight.
That's a crazy man. Shit.
Yeah,
Nah,
they go.
that's
I'm
funny.
surprised they haven't questioned her.
Me too.
The psychic.
Yeah,
Yeah, they might. She might get.
she might have been questioned already.
In another
but
clip
yeah.
shared online, she said that Combs is being sacrificed by other people
I
in
saw
the
that
music
too.
industry.
All right, well,
He's
So would you
being
believe that?
sacrificed?
Yeah,
Do I believe that?
like
Yeah.
other executives are turning
like people
him over
that's
to-
higher than him.
I could see that.
I can see
Absolutely,
that.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could. I mean, he was definitely doing some foul shit, and I think that he was definitely involved in all of this. But I could see there being people more powerful than him that were just as involved.
Yeah.
And they're like, "We'll just give up Diddy."
Yep.
I can't remember her name, but she's been talking about the whole Diddy situation for a minute now. As a black lady,
Cleo?
You stupid. You stupid as hell.
You remember Miss Cleo?
She's a
You
regular
wrong,
black
you wrong as hell, right?
But
Says
nah,
she what?
she
Nah, the lady
damn, I
he
want to
talking
say she
about.
was tied to the music industry.
She's a
and
record
stuff.
executive. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Her name like Ethiopia or something like that.
Yes, yes, her. She's
Bro,
been,
this
This
story.
man said her name is
Ethiopian.
Ethiopia.
No, her name.
yeah, it's something like that. But
going on?
she's been talking for years about all of the stuff that Diddy and a lot of execs have been doing. She said that the next one to fall is going to be Jay.
Man.
That Jay has a lot of skeletons in his closet.
I heard that too, but I thought it was just kind of a joke
I
because
thought
he's
so,
been
too.
tied so closely to Diddy in business ventures. It said so. I don't know.
Yeah, her.
Her name is Ethiopia Habertermain. HABTEMARIAM. However you say that.
I say that 3 times
Right.
fast.
Yeah,
Tremaine.
but yeah,
No.
she's saying that Jay's gonna be the next one.
That would be.
She was a
crazy.
former
That would be super
Motown.
crazy.
She was former Motown record CEO.
Oh man,
She's going to testify
wow, bro.
against Diddy in exchange for being dropped from the sex trafficking lawsuit.
Wait, she said what now?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
She said what
So I
now?
don't know if that's the person
So
I'm talking
it
about.
says
Oh,
former Motown CEO Ethiopia, whatever her last name, Ethiopia H, to testify against Diddy in exchange for being dropped from the sex trafficking lawsuit. I have personal knowledge of the facts. If called upon as a witness, I could and would completely testify. Is her quote.
Let me see what she look like.
She bad.
where you read that
bad.
from?
Oh no, that's
Jesus
not who I'm
Christ.
That
talking
who you
about.
talking about?
Wait, I'm just saying what
Horny
news.
motherfuckers, man. God damn.
That's NBC.
Damn, we can't just say that.
I'm
Women
just
look good.
saying, bro. Let me
okay.
see what she looks like so I can say if it's the same person. Oh, she bad.
I didn't say
No,
she
I'm
was-
thinking he
Oh,
did.
okay. I'm about to say,
He
man.
did.
Oh, okay.
No, nigga shit, man.
I know.
We did
Nigga
it,
shit.
dog.
Nigga shit.
Let me see what you talking about.
What she look like, Rod?
Kind of look like an Iman.
Yeah, like she got the.
Oh, let me see.
Yeah, like you talking about
Look at
language
him.
now.
Look at him.
Yeah, she like Iman.
He gonna zoom in. He's zooming in now. He's zooming in. He's zooming in right now.
she not
You think
bad.
so? I think she like Iman.
Zoom in. I don't know. The Iman kind of goes away.
y'all
She
think
is cute though.
y'all think Diddy going down
Diddy's going
He's
down.
done.
Yes,
He's
so.
cooked.
but not in the.
in this case?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
So you don't
you
think
stopped yourself? I heard that.
Jaguar right. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
yeah, she
yeah,
but she been going at it.
yeah,
Yeah,
she has been.
Yeah, she been going
She
at
been
it.
on
I'm surprised she ain't said Talib was
Right.
Oh, she the one that
locked
mentioned
up in
Jay-Z?
this.
You know, she
Yeah.
got a vendetta against
Yeah,
him.
she got a vendetta.
She got vendetta against
Yeah,
Jay.
she-
She got
Hey,
vendetta.
she got vendetta against a
Against
lot of
a lot of people.
Is she the psychic? Because
No.
she been saying a lot
Nah,
of shit.
not her.
Yeah.
She has
Blame
been,
a lot
she's
of
been
people for
outing
her
a lot of these rappers.
The
for
Roots,
years.
Jay-Z,
yeah.
The
Roots,
Talib,
Bruh.
a lot of folks.
lot of
yeah.
Yeah,
folks.
she been on them. Yeah,
Mary
she-
J.
Common. She said something about Common
Yep,
too.
Common.
Yeah, I
Mary
remember
J.
that.
I think she said something about Mary J. Blige.
What she said about? She barely Mary J
Man.
alone.
bro.
Man.
We crispy
You
chicken.
know what
Mary pull up on her.
That's a married dad for me.
That's how she gonna pull up.
No, married dad hood as hell, bro.
Yeah, for real, bro.
Nah,
That's crazy. I don't know. Y'all don't think his lawyers are strong enough to fight this?
Even if it, when you say go down, you mean like go to jail, or do you mean his
Yeah,
career's done?
it's a wrap.
Oh, I don't know.
Like,
Yeah, I
it's just
don't
a
think he's
matter of
going to
time.
jail, but I think like I feel like his reputation is like
His career's
it's
done.
done.
'Cause he
Yeah,
had to sell out a revolt, right?
Yeah, he sold his majority share out of revolt to
To an undisclosed
Black
But see,
person.
that's where he can kind of keep it depending on where it goes, though.
Yeah.
What do you mean keep it?
Like, if depending on who you sold it to, you could kind of loop it back around.
Yeah, because he could have
Yeah.
sold somebody in his family.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I saw that. I was like, oh, that ain't shit. He got-
Undisclosed. That's probably what he did.
Right.
Right.
But no, I definitely think he's gonna have to probably liquidate, more businesses and stuff like that just to remove himself. But at the end of the day, I think that he can come out of this with still a whole bunch of money, but his reputation is gonna be just done.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody
Right.
is gonna touch
That's what I-
Diddy.
Who's not?
I know, right? The words, the prono words out here is
You
it's
talking about
crazy
big
today.
brands? You talking about big brands?
Yeah, just
Yes, over
business.
that.
Yeah,
But
like-
did he have like?
So
I thought a lot of his stuff was just like things that he created. I didn't think like Revolt. It's not attached to like Viacom and shit like that.
I think
Is
he
it?
did.
It
I
would
think
have
it
to- it would
was.
have to be.
Yeah, I think it was.
It would have to be.
I would think so if it's that
Yeah.
big. I would think so.
Like even the vodka. So the vodka is like the Ciroc.
I don't
yes,
think he-
the
I don't think
Rock
he-
wasn't his company. People
Yeah.
didn't know
Yeah.
that.
I got you.
He was suing
he
them,
just
actually.
blew it up.
Yeah.
because that's what a lot of hip hop.
y'all are so juvenile.
I know, man.
That's what a lot of hip hop artists do. They
Yeah.
either invest or become like brand ambassadors.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And then just blow up the brand, take equity in it. Just like 50 don't own Vitamin Water,
Yeah.
but you know what I'm saying.
What
So-
did it say about Revolt?
Yeah,
NBC Universal.
Yeah, NBC Universal has a minority
see,
interest in it.
Yeah, I thought that was his. I thought that was the big thing when he created
I
it.
think he
It
sold all of
started
that
that
stuff.
way.
Yeah, like he
Yeah,
sold
yeah.
off Sean John. He sold off. Well, Ciroc wasn't his, but he was suing them. Actually, they said.
Well, he had no choice to sell Sondon because they were dropping it from stores.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Macy's.
Yeah.
Once everything started, the Macy's was like, "Yeah, bro, we're not selling it." And I think he had like a 20-year relationship with Macy's.
Yep.
The music is big though because like he can always be a top, like get money off of that, right?
Yeah, because he
So,
could
yeah.
if he still owns the masters, which I know he
Yeah.
still owns Biggie's catalog and
Yeah.
a lot of the Bad Boys catalog. He'll always gonna
He
make
got
money
hits,
off of
he
that.
got
Yeah.
money, yeah.
He just can't do anything further.
Further, yeah.
Yeah, and then here's the other thing though. Just because you own the catalog doesn't mean that people aren't or brands are not going to use it. He's going to make money off of streaming, right? But remember, part of owning the masters is being able to put it on movies
Licensing the music.
and licensing the music.
Yep.
They're not going to touch that music if he owns it because they're
They
not
might
going to
lowball
add
him,
to.
Do they still play like R. Kelly? I Believe I Can Fly and shit.
No.
It's over.
No.
Gotcha.
They took it out of Space Jam.
They're not going to take it out.
And I don't know if
past
they take
that,
out, but I don't know
they're
they
not gonna
don't
put
do
anything
it.
else.
So they
Yeah,
may do the
it-
same with Diddy, like they do Kelly.
Yeah.
One of the most interesting things I've seen were people saying that where his friends at. Like if y'all were friends with him, would y'all come out and say
Stevie
anything?
J's right next to him. What friends
Well,
are they talking about?
He in the lawsuit. I think they're talking about the
people at his
A-list
level.
people that he hang with.
I guess I don't know who he hangs out with.
Everybody.
Like
Yeah.
they,
don't ever
Ebro
see him with
asked Fat
people.
Joe about it, and Fat Joe was kind of on the fence, and he was like, "Well, I'm praying for my brother and this, that, and the third." But a lot of
Leave
people
Fat
were like,
Joe
"Well,
alone, man."
where are his friends at?" I was like, "Bro, ain't nobody coming out speaking up for this
No,
nigga." with
for
all
what?
That. Yeah, like I wouldn't say shit.
Because I feel like even outside looking in, like we knew that the
The
freak offs and
stories
shit,
are been out for years.
Yeah, like the party, like everybody talking about a Diddy party. Like, so we know that shit went down. We weren't there, so we don't know exactly, but we know that shit went down. And motherfuckers that was participating in that shit, they gonna be quiet as fuck.
Yeah, until they
Hope they not on them
can't.
tapes.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
yeah. As long as they don't have to say anything, why would they?
I would not say a
If one
word.
of y'all motherfuckers went down, I'm not fucking speaking up.
We already
Well,
know.
no, Spike's cool, bro. Yeah. Would you?
I kept that in my mental
Would you?
Rolodex. I told you I would. I would fend for you, dog.
If I was
look.
if I was in the Diddy shit, y'all would
If
be
Mike
like,
was
I would
doing
say,
freak
look,
offs,
you know how
if
I
Mike was
am.
doing freak offs,
You know how I am. I won't even tell you, like, look, man, that man came to work out every day. I be saying all the shit that don't even have to do
but
with it.
here's the thing.
like, to me, Mike is a fine person. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He always came through shower.
I've never had
You know what
any
I'm saying?
issues with him.
But you know what?
I don't know about the shit he's doing outside of my
don't know about the freak
friendship.
But you know-
dry snitching.
No,
But
I
you
just
know
said I
what a
don't
true friend would do? Like if I was Diddy, I'd be like, hey, bro, don't say shit, bro. Like,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, bro, like this shit.
I mean, if you were Diddy, what?
If I was Diddy and you were a homie,
Yeah, yeah,
Tell your homie, don't say
Hey,
anything.
bro, don't
Just
say
don't
shit.
say nothing.
Don't say shit, bro. Like,
I would do
this
the
shit
same thing.
You know what I'm saying? Like if it was amongst us and I was in some shit and now all of a sudden, you know, the eyeballs are on dead in media for whatever reason, I'd be like, hey, look, bro, I'm gonna step off. Hey, don't say shit about my situation. You know, I'm gonna try to fight it. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support.
Don't
this,
get
that, and the
yourself in
third.
trouble for me.
Yep.
I would do the same thing.
Because that's what a true
funny.
homie would do. I don't want you to go down with me.
But what if
my
you
nigga.
get pulled into the case?
Huh?
What
Okay.
if you get pulled on the
And
stand?
then what you just said, I want you to tell that to the cops. Hey, you know what? He came to work. He was a good
That's
man.
all I'm saying.
But
Okay,
I
yeah.
don't need you to say that publicly.
I wouldn't say I wouldn't voluntarily give the information.
But that's essentially what Spike is asking
Yeah,
in
what
terms of
people-
where your friends. Because
I'm not
See how we do?
Yeah.
Ron always should act like he's the good guy until you start digging in. Then he's like, I wouldn't just voluntarily publicly say that Mike's a good guy.
No,
They have to ask me. I got to be subpoenaed. See how he do?
I ain't gonna put my reputation on the line
Y'all
for
look
nothing.
silly, dude.
Right, unless I have to. I have a family.
I'm just saying, to his point, if he didn't want me to say shit or if you didn't want me to say shit, I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. But I'll be talking again. You know what I'm saying? But look, I'm willing and ready to say every positive thing I can find out about you is all I'm saying.
Yeah, if I was
I would be
subpoenaed,
too.
you'd have
Yeah, I
to.
would too, yeah.
That'd be a different story.
Yeah.
I just said I wouldn't just go out there voluntarily.
That's what what's the dude, punk dude? What's his name? Ashton Kutcher.
Oh, Ashton Kutcher.
That's what we was talking about. Like how
But he
you just.
voluntarily did it. No one asked him to do shit.
I'm just saying, but
So
he was
that's
just saying
different.
all the positive things. He didn't even
What
touch
Ashton
on the
Kutcher do?
other shit.
He voluntarily defended a fucking rapist, and they were
Him
like,
and
"Oh,
his
I
wife.
understand."
Him and his wife.
He
I
didn't
got you,
defend
got you.
him.
Yes, he
He's
did.
spinning it.
We
Yes,
said he's
he
a good
did.
guy.
He just said he's a good guy. For what I know of him, all I know is this.
He defended a
That's how I
rapist.
took it.
and as a friend, especially if I knew I did some shit, hey bro, don't say shit.
Yeah,
bro.
keep your letter to
Don't
yourself.
don't
bro.
say shit. Don't say shit. Hey, look, matter of fact, you know how you can help me, man? Make sure my son good. Anytime
Facts.
wifey needs something, my son
Yep.
needs something, bro, just, take care of that for me.
And you,
know what I'm
can't
saying?
rush. You can't rush to defend anybody with these type of allegations.
Hell no.
no.
Crazy.
Can't.
That Joe even looked. He told Ebro, move on, bro. Don't ask me
He
anything
played
else.
it pretty smart. I
What if
thought.
I
Yeah, he
Joe
did.
do?
He did.
Yeah, he
'Cause
was
he
just
probably
like
know.
he tried to move the situation along real quick. He didn't
Where-
really
where
want to
was-
linger.
where-
on it.
where-
It was
like,
an
what
interview.
He was on
What
Ebro's
platform?
radio show.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah.
Ebro, they were talking about something, and he asked him about Diddy. He's like, I'm praying for him and his family. Like, he's been my friend for 30 years. And then Ebro tried to ask another question. He's like, bro, you got enough. Like, that's it.
That's
Don't
it.
ask me
Who
anything
was this
else.
again?
Fat Joe and
Fat
Ebro.
Joe. Oh,
That was kind of foul. I thought
It was.
it was kind of
From
foul.
Ebro to try to leave that in there because
you know,
they wouldn't even- it
ask
didn't
me
sound
off
like they
camera.
were
What the
talking
fuck
about
are you
that.
doing?
That shit is Fed type shit.
It
right
is.
there.
It's some DJ Vlad bullshit.
It
Don't
is.
do that.
Yeah, it
And I'm
is.
surprised
Yeah.
nobody jumped on Ebro about that.
Yeah, that's some fair shit.
That's fact.
Do you think? Well, it was on his radio show on
I thought
Apple.
it was Ebro.
Apple.
At least.
Yeah, the Apple
You sure it
radio
was
show.
Ebro? I thought it was Ebro.
Do you think
No, it was
he
Ebro.
should
It was.
sort of have to at least ask?
No, I don't.
bruh, no.
This is what I keep telling y'all. Not every fucking thing is
Yeah.
content. Sometimes just leave motherfuckers alone. Like, why are you trying to get Fat Joe wrapped up in the shit when
Right.
he doesn't want to be?
I'm talking about just as a media journalist
No,
sort of thing.
no. Some shit does not need to be discussed on a public platform. I'm Fat Joe. He's Diddy. We had a relationship back in the day. I don't need you asking me about this shit on camera.
To implicate me as well.
Exactly.
Like, you know what I'm
Because
saying?
he might already be implicated.
Yeah,
he might
yeah,
be
yeah,
on
yeah.
them tapes, bro.
Yeah, who
Like
knows?
I don't need to throw a smoke signal to be like, oh, let's fast forward to Fat Joe shit. Like, nah, nigga, just take your time.
It's one thing to do what we're doing as a media company to talk about the situation, and it's one thing to start asking people directly questions
Exactly.
tied to
Right.
them.
Yep.
And hope that they'll slip up so I can
Yeah.
get viral off the shit.
Right.
That's what he was doing.
Then they're gonna cut the clip and it's gonna.
Yeah,
Right.
no, that's not cool at all, man. Especially if you're cool with Fat. I don't know if he's cool with Fat Joe.
Ebro.
Right.
Yeah, I think they friends.
Well, if you're
It
friends,
sounded
then
because they.
I'd
the
be hot.
The context of the conversation, I think they were talking about people from an era in the music they made or whatnot, and they were naming people, and then Ebro was like, "Yeah, our boy Diddy, he belongs in that category too," and then he piggybacked that to, "What do you think about what's going on right now?"
I would if I was Fat Joe after that shit was over, I'd pull him to the side. Like,
So
nah,
he's-
man, that ain't
Well,
cool.
well, here's the thing.
So he set it up.
I think that
Kinda.
initial question is okay Fat Joe answered it okay, but
And then
then
just
when
move
you
it
follow,
along.
Yeah, you try to ask-
right.
when you
double
try to
down.
follow that up, then
Right.
that's where the issue is.
Because Fat Joe didn't give him what he wanted.
Exactly. So if you say, hey, you know how you feel about Diddy? Hey, man, look, I'm praying for him and his family. I hope everything goes good. Boom. Keep it moving. That's professional.
Yeah.
Because I
You
do
can
think
tell.
to a degree, Ken, what you're coming at in terms of like the journalism. We know that you had a relationship with Diddy. Let's ask, but let's not prod. When you start prodding, then that is some Fed type shit. That is some DJ Vlad type shit.
He should have ran it by him first and be like, look, do you want to talk about this?
Exactly.
And if Fat Joe said no or yes,
Exactly.
then that should get gear where the interview goes.
100. 100.
It'd be different if Fat Joe was already directly like if he had Stevie J on there, I'd be with you.
Yeah, that would be.
Hey,
yeah,
you're already implicated.
This is what we talking
Right.
For
about.
what you've been doing.
Right.
How's Jocelyn?
Do you want to clear your name right now?
Exactly.
I didn't do none of that shit.
Is
He already picking fights with 50 Cent.
if,
I saw that.
If
Yeah.
somebody is doing or has known to have done some foul shit, is saying, "Oh, I'm praying for him and his family," an okay statement to make?
Yep.
I think it's about as
If they friends.
PC.
It's about
If
as
they
it's
friends.
about as what's the word, neutral as you can get. I'm praying for him. He can still be a foul motherfucker, but you can say, "Hey, I'm praying for him."
Yeah, exactly. It's almost perfect.
Yeah.
It is like 'cause
Yeah.
no one can really say anything
Right.
about
Yeah.
that.
You don't think people
You
like
praying for him?
Why you praying?
Like what?
You want God to help him?
He said he
I just
prayed
want
for
him to
the
be fine.
victims too, though. So I think
Oh,
that
that's
kind of
it.
cleared
Yeah,
it up.
Fat Joe did it. He
Everybody
did it right.
involved in the
It's PR is
situation.
on point.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah,
He
you're right,
did it
bro. That
right.
was slick. That was
Yeah,
slick.
Because you know, shit,
No,
Fat Joe's
Joe, yeah.
career now
He's
is
a media
nothing but
person.
interviews.
Right.
So this nigga's PR is definitely.
Damn.
Am I lying?
That
I
was-
don't know.
He,
Boy, that
that,
was-
he
that
was
was
trying to
mean
clean
as
up his
hell.
previous.
That was a hard
his
blow right
past.
there.
It was.
He was saying all that tough guy stuff was fake.
I remember
We know
that.
that's not true.
Yeah, no.
But he was like, "Oh yeah, I was never a tough guy." Like
That's when all that
Young Thug shit.
that
Yeah.
Slim Thug
Yeah.
shit came, and all these niggas trying to be like, "Oh yeah, that shit ain't." Nigga,
Yeah,
that
nah,
shit
that,
ain't real.
that nigga was on the
Nah,
that
you
nigga
was-
was
you was
making
that
money on
dude,
the block
bro.
like
Stop.
that.
Why are you over here? This man said he wasn't.
Because in other
See,
interviews he
FIFO
said
is
he
the
did.
feds, bro.
I'm not.
Federal
This man
FIFO,
said
bro.
I wasn't doing it. You
Bro.
over here saying he was.
Look at
let
old-
Fat Joe live.
Look at
FIFO.
older
Camden C.
interviews.
Jack, man.
Look at older
Policia,
interviews.
bro.
Look at
Over
other
here, Johnny
niggas in New
Cochran
York.
in this
Nah,
motherfucker.
fuck all that.
Damn,
He
he
done
said
said
fuck
it.
all that.
I'm
I
with people
want
though.
you
He
to
done
live.
said
that.
it, man. He done
He
said all
done
that.
said it. Fat Joe done said
He
it.
trying to move forward.
That's
bruh.
cool.
He done
He ain't
lost
that
some
now.
weight. You know what I'm
He
saying?
can't
ain't
deny
that
your
now.
past though. You can't deny your
Damn.
past. You can't do that.
Y'all ain't right, bro.
He ain't right. But try to.
Damn. You too, Spike.
Yeah, I got
So
to
you
hold
want
him
to stand on
accountable. You
business.
got to hold him accountable.
So
I
stand on
appreciate
business,
where
huh?
he at now, but
He's trying to
you was
stand
out
on
there,
some
bro.
money and in a
cool.
cul-de-sac somewhere. Let that man move
Yeah, he's
on.
good.
He can
He
do
said
that.
he said he was lying. Let him
But
say
he-
he was
but he-
lying.
Say he trying to lean back.
No, they trying to make him lean back into the way he was before.
Oh
Let
man.
that man go.
Did y'all see what 50 baby mama was in this?
Yep.
What the hell?
In the lawsuit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's in the lawsuit. She was a paid sex worker for Diddy
Oh, that's what Stevie was saying.
and Young
something like
Miami.
that.
He paid Young Miami $500K a month.
See, they
and
trying to.
paid
Stevie.
her $200K a month. And what 50 did, and you can see how
You know how petty 50 is.
he's so
50
petty.
smart, though.
He brought it up because he wanted custody of his son.
Yep.
So now she's looking like a sex worker, and they may go to court and he may get custody of his son. But then she came out and said that 50 raped her when they were
Jesus
together.
Christ.
It's getting
Jesus
ugly.
Christ.
She was like, "I'll
Yeah,
do
She
you
said
one
he was
better."
an
I do you one
abusive-
better,
She said he was an
right. Oh, my
abusive partner
God.
and he raped her during their time together.
So you don't have to
It is
prove that
so
though.
messy.
No, she
and
is.
turning people against each other.
It is.
Not really, people.
Why
She doesn't
not?
have to. Who has? First of all, how do you prove it? You can't. But she doesn't have to prove it at this point. All she has
gotta
to do is
bro.
say it,
Yep.
and that is attached to 50.
But here's the thing.
or are you
right?
talking about to get his son?
To get his son, and the reason why I'm saying that she has to prove it now is because obviously her integrity is
Is
a
in
big
question.
question.
Sure.
Exactly. So if she would have said that prior to,
I get you.
everything,
Right.
Then yes,
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
now it's like,
I
don't know.
in general, but you're
No,
saying
not in general.
specifically
I'm
to get the
saying-
son.
We thought
Yeah,
FIFA
I
was
got
back,
you.
bro.
I got you.
Yeah, I'm just
That FIFA was back, bro.
Her name is Daphne Joy, and it says in the lawsuit court documents against rapper P. Diddy, the name Daphne Joy appears as an alleged sex worker who received monthly payments from him. She's 50 Cent's baby mother, and she does not take kindly to the jokes at her expense.
Yep. But
Well.
did you see the thing with Young Miami? Young Miami was saying that she wasn't a drug mule, but the money was to basically get
Have
the
sex
crew
with him.
love.
Yeah.
Bro,
Crew
this is-
love.
That's
I know what you're referring
I was
to.
about to say,
as
you
far
really
as
need to
crew love.
explain this fight.
That was a surprise of Crew Love. I thought it was his personal.
I think
love.
that's a rap song.
But I think we've heard that.
It
It
is.
is a rap song. But I think we've heard that before.
She's admitted to it.
But the crew love part, I think that's not new. I think
Interesting.
that was a couple of the people.
Yeah, that's
that's
how
what they
Diddy
were
likes
doing.
him. And remember, that's what Cassie was
Oh,
alleging too.
Made her have
Right.
sex.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, there's a lot of people that's impacted in this situation.
This is a rap, bro.
When it's
Yeah, he's cooked.
It's a rap. This is a rap.
Oh,
yeah, it's going to be interesting as this unfolds. If it get to that point, and if the feds are involved, I would like to believe they got something. But
you think when the feds were going through the house, they were like, "Take that, take that, take that, take that, take that, take that."
They absolutely were like that.
If anybody was black
You're right.
in that
They
room,
absolutely were.
somebody did that shit.
and if they didn't, then
Facts.
something's wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can't disown
absolutely-
was black if they didn't do that.
Yeah.
because I would.
Damn, but $500K a month though.
That's crazy.
That's how much per
Isn't
year?
that wild? How much money
That's
he was
six-
making that he could
That's $1
spend
million
that?
in 2 months.
That's $6 million. That's $6 million a year.
Then people wonder why she stopped rapping.
Who was this? Who
Young
was
Miami.
this?
Miami.
City
City
Girls.
Carisha.
City
Was she
Girls.
good?
Carisha. Yeah. She
Could she rap?
Hell no.
She was in the City Girls.
You
Yeah.
said hell
She
no.
can't rap.
But she was good. I mean,
She had a
made
good
hits.
the image, yeah. Like there
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
good.
yeah.
She got a good stage presence. Like people bought into the City Girls because
Yeah.
of her.
But JT was like the writer.
JT the
wasn't
rapper.
JT was the
JT
rapper,
the
yeah.
person
You
that
can
can
tell.
rap. Young Miami was. It's like the show. You know,
I didn't
one
watch
of
the show.
No,
You
dog.
did?
We
Rap
did
shit?
watch
Talking
rap
about rap
shit.
shit?
Oh,
rap
based
shit
on
is
them.
based off of them.
Okay.
So
Oh,
it's just
I
like
didn't know that either.
It is?
Yeah. It's loosely based on
loosely
them.
based off they come up.
Yeah.
Oh, something ain't right with her either. She has not posted online since
Oh yeah, she been
March of 2020.
Yeah, ever since the
But
she's
been on
real
Twitter.
quiet.
She
Said,
has
"I'm
been on
out."
Twitter. She tried to tweet through it. But
Somebody
she got out of it.
said, "Yo, where Carisha?" at?" She's like, "I'm here. What's up?" That's what she tweeted.
Yeah, on Twitter. And she put a picture out of her twerking on a boat. As if
Yeah, I
nothing
saw
was-
that.
yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, well, you know. Diddy's attorney, Aaron Dyer, said that yesterday there was a gross overuse of military level force as search warrants were executed at Mr. Combs' residence. There's no excuse for the excessive show of force and hostility exhibited by authorities or the way his children and employees were treated. So,
Man, you know, all I heard was wah 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 wah. Because that shit, it don't
none of
matter,
that
bro.
matters,
Like
bro.
once they have,
That was lawyer talk.
yeah, that is lawyer talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's just a kind of save face to a degree. You know what I'm saying? But nah, nigga, like, you know, I think one of the things that this kind of shows us is, you know, what is the level of freedom that we really have? Because Cassie alleged something, they settled, right? It was never technically proven. She said, I'm gonna take the money, and it is what it is.
Okay.
So now there's a whole bunch of allegations, and now the government says, you know what, we're gonna raid your shit just because we feel.
No,
that's not how it happened.
that is absolutely incorrect.
No.
This is
Okay.
Homeland Security.
Yeah, they
did
had
not, they
some
did
type
not
of
raid
evidence.
his house because they think that something happened.
They had to get
proof at
that
this
warrant
point,
signed
because they
by
had
a
to get a
judge.
warrant.
Yeah, to get that warrant
So-
signed by a judge, there had to be some evidence.
So
Right.
where did they get the evidence from?
We
think it
don't
was
know,
from-
but that doesn't
That's-
mean that it doesn't exist.
I thought it was from the guy that opened up that other
Little
case.
Rod,
Lil Rod.
absolutely
It's
not.
not him?
No,
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 that
that's where-
was, that
this
was
is-
taken into account.
Yeah, I thought that's what.
that's not where they got, bro.
Okay,
Homeland
help us.
Security
Well, okay.
did not get. Hold on. Homeland Security did not get enough evidence from Little Rod to get a federal warrant to raid both of his mansions.
They said that Lil
The
Rod.
Little
shit.
Rod accusations caused them to start interviewing more people. That gave the
Exactly.
evidence to
So when
it,
you're
yeah.
saying where the evidence come from, it's not from Little
Yeah,
Rod.
they started conducting interviews once all the
they
allegations
got the
started
tip
coming
off because Little Rod said whatever the fuck he said, and they're like, okay, there might be some more to this.
So they started
Let's
talking to
dig
people.
deeper. So they started asking other people, and other people were giving them information. As far as I've read, Little Rod hasn't really helped them much. If anything, he's probably hurt the case because shit keeps coming out that they're
He
like,
was
well,
like-
that's a lie.
Yeah.
That's a lie. That's a lie. So that's what I'm saying. Little Rod, I don't know how much he's helping.
So I guess basically what I'm trying to get at is like, what was the tipping point for the federal government to get involved? Because I feel like
Sex trafficking. If they hear that
Yes.
there's sex trafficking
Yes.
happen, the federal government, because that's a hot button issue, they will start investigating. So again, when Cassie and there was that accusation about, well, she might have been crossing borders, they say, boop, sex trafficking, let's look into this. And it's not like every single thing that's been discussed has been released to the public.
Yeah, no,
That's
it
another
hasn't,
thing
it
that people don't
hasn't, it
understand.
hasn't.
When they're like, well, I don't understand why this is happening to Diddy. Well, you don't have to understand it as long as they understand it.
I think to your question too,
Wait,
the tipping
as long as who
point.
understand it.
Say what?
As long as who understands it.
As long as the federal government understands it. They're not going to release everything. Why would
No,
they?
they
Yeah,
can't. They have to have leverage.
the tipping point was the tapes that they said that they were tapes, and that's what I think sparked everything towards the raid. They said that from numerous people they heard that
Gotcha.
he recorded
Gotcha.
everything in his home.
Right.
Got you. How long or how quick do you think that this is gonna like go down? Like, do you
I
think
think this is years.
You think this is years?
Years, yeah.
So I just saw an interview with is this black cop from New York where he called himself the hip hop police, like back in the 90s
I remember him.
or the
I know
2000s. And he was saying that, he had multiple crossing paths with Diddy. He was the one that arrested him with the J-Lo incident way back in the day, the one with Steve Stout, you know what I'm saying, all of that type of stuff. And he was talking about how he thinks that this is going to, probably unfold rather quickly now.
I agree.
That they raided, and now they're going to have tapes and things to review that he thinks that is going to go.
So you
It
think
ain't
other
going
names-
to take years.
Yeah, other names are going to start popping up.
I was going to say the same
Yeah.
thing. I can't see this going years. If
If he
they've
goes
already,
to a trial, I think years.
I don't think so about that either because he's a high profile. It's a high profile case.
Young Thug, they say the trial won't be over to like 2027.
You're right. You're right.
But
Spike. You're
does
right.
Young Thug have any sex trafficking?
No,
No, he
but he
don't,
has
but
the
Rico.
Rico charges.
It's Rico's
Yeah.
at this point. It's just as bad. Spike's right. I take back what I said.
Well, I don't mean the trial part. I just mean like getting
The investigation
him to-
will be done quick.
Charges, charges
Yeah.
may
Charges,
be filed, but when
yeah.
you talk about him finally going to jail or like getting a verdict on it, I would
That
say
could be
years.
years.
And I'm sure
Yeah.
Diddy's lawyers are way better
Right.
than Young Thug.
Oh
Facts.
yeah.